今天的贵宾呢，对于年轻一点的球迷来说，或许不是那么熟悉，但是对于年纪跟我差不多的人来说，肯定是心目中最敬佩的传奇之一。Let us welcome Alonzo Mourning. Thank you for coming, Zo.
Thanks for having me.
How's the trip so far?
Great. It's been great. All the fans have welcomed me with open arms. As soon as I came in the airport, I had a crowd of people waiting for me, so it's been great.
That's amazing. Now, before we start, would you like to say hi to the fans in Taiwan and tell us what brought you here this time?
Hello to all the fans and the NBA fans in Taiwan. First of all, thank you for being fans of the game. And what brings me here is to continue to try to expose the game of basketball and grow the game of basketball globally.
Now, when we talk about Junior MBA,
Right.
a lot of NBA fans might get a bit confused. Can you tell us what is the purpose behind this event?
Well, there's a lot of young people around the world that love the game of basketball. And one of the biggest things that's missing in so many other countries is great coaching. And the Junior MBA was created to not just to expose the game to young people, but to teach them the fundamentals of the game. So when you think about the fundamentals of the game, passing, shooting, dribbling, being on balance, all the mechanics that you need to know in order for a young player to grow and develop and become a great player is they have to be taught, they have to be coached. And the Junior MBA allows us to do that, and it gives us a chance to expand the game from a global perspective and teach it the right way.
Well, talk about coaching. You formed your basketball DNA when you were young,
Right.
from Coach Lassiter to Coach Thompson.
Right.
So how important is it when it comes to forming a player's identity that the age that NBA Junior covers?
Well, it's extremely important. Obviously, the earlier you start playing the game, the better off you're going to be, and the more consistent that you play, and it's how you're being taught.
Yeah.
All of that factors in. I started at the age of 8 years old. My father put a ball in my hand, and I always had good leagues and coaching around me. And then also, I was outside every day. So being outside every day, I always found or gravitated towards outside courts to where I just played the game of basketball. And I played, and then eventually, after playing and developing a love for the game, then I was taught by great coaches, so it was a combination of all of that.
Well, you've seen a fair share of younger generations flourish in front of you.
Right.
One of them goes by the name of Stephen Wardell Curry.
Right.
From babysitting him in the Charlotte days to
Yeah.
seeing the man and the player he is now.
Yeah.
What are you most proud of him for?
Well, first of all, from the time I remember he used to sit, him and his brothers, Seth and Steph, both of them, they used to sit on my lap and when they were kids. And their father, Dell, who was a teammate of mine, he did a great job of consistently teaching them the game of basketball and teaching them the right way. Dell was always a great shooter, so he taught his kids what he knew, and that's shooting. And now they're two of the best shooters in the league now, both of them. And it started with Dell pretty much planting that seed, and then they both went off to college and what have you, and they had great coaching, but they always gravitated back to Dell, So what I'm most proud of is the work that they've put in individually to continue to grow and develop their game, because it's a lot of hard work that goes into that. And a lot of people don't realize how much time you have to spend in gyms like this with nobody around and working on your game, So I'm proud of what they've done to develop their game and to where they are today.